what's going on, everybody? Dylan here, health fitness professional for Carmel Health at the Mansfield, Massachusetts site, and thank you for watching our different kind of crunches videos. So today, everybody knows the basic crunch. I'm just going to show you a few ways to target different areas of your core that is both safe and effective, but lays around the same lines as just a normal crunch. So I'll demonstrate a simple crunch here. Everybody knows feet flat on the floor, hands behind the head, but we're not pulling with our hands. We want to make sure we save the neck as well as the lower back, and then you're only crunching up about halfway, and then you're laying all the way back down, and then crunching right back up to half, then laying all the way back down. So that's kind of what differentiates a crunch between a sit-up where you sit all the way up and then lower yourself all the way down. It keeps constant tension on the abs. And now I'll show you a couple of different variations. So the first thing we're gonna do is do a side crunch. So we're gonna lean over to one side. I'll lay on my left side first. I like to keep my legs together with my knees touching, laying flat on the floor here. One arm behind the head. Again, we're not pulling with our hand because we want to make sure we keep our neck and lower back safe. And all we're doing is just, once again, crunching up ever so slightly, squeezing the obliques here, crunch up about halfway, and then laying all the way back down. You want to make sure you get into a full extension before you go right back up into the next one. So I'll do about 2 more, and then I'll show you the opposite side of what it's going to look like, and then we'll move on to the next one. All right, so let me go ahead and turn around. Again, keeping both legs together, knees touching, arm behind the head, not pulling with the hand, but just holding there as a guide because you want to keep in line with your side. And again, I'll do 2 more, and then we'll move on to V crunches. And good. All right, so now V crunches, you're gonna be laying on your back again. This time with your feet in the air. I like to hold mine about at a 45 degree angle. And you can do this with or without weights. So I'll show you the first one without, and then I'll grab this dumbbell behind me and show you how I like to do them with the weights. Now, what I always aim for is trying to get my hands as close as I can to my heels. So that's always what I'm aiming for. So again, crunching up, getting my hands as close as I can to the heels. Again, you can see I'm not lifting my lower back off the ground because we want to keep that nice and safe and intact. I want these exercises to be as effective as possible. So crunch up, try to touch the heels. And then with the weighted version, I'm gonna grab my dumbbell here. Again, feet at 45 degree angle. This time I'm gonna hold the dumbbell right above my face, and instead of going towards the heels, I'm just gonna crunch and press this dumbbell up as high as I can. Now this exercise does have many different names. Some people call them V crunches, some people call them boats, half boats. You can do this as a hold as well. So if you wanna keep your feet in the air and keep crunched here and hold for a given time, and then resting, you can do that as well. It just keeps constant tension on the abs. Now next, I don't have it with me, but a lot of people like to do their crunches on half Bosu balls as well as the full-size Bosu balls, and that's perfect as long as you're not yanking the head up. That's usually really good for beginners. Now the next type of crunch are going to be bicycle crunches. And I assume most people have seen these before, but if you have not, it is a great exercise because you're coming across the body and you're not working just the rectus abdominis, but also the transverse, which is more so the lower half of your abs. So you're gonna start with your legs at a 90 degree angle this time, hands behind the head. Remember, we're not pulling, and you're gonna try and touch your right elbow to your left knee, and then your left elbow to your right knee, and kind of like you're cycling on a bicycle. You're gonna move the legs back and forth, and then alternating left to right, right to left. And again, a lot of people have the misconception of not bringing their upper back off the ground they're just running through the motions almost, and it's not really that great of a workout. Now, what you want to do is you want to make sure you are crunching up. You see how my shoulders are off the floor as well as my upper back, and then down, and then up while you're cycling back and forth. So I'll run through about 5 on each side so you can get a good impression of how to do it. And make sure you take your time. You don't want to fly through these. You want to make sure you're keeping the constant tension, because it's all about time under tension. So keep that core tight, and we're going to cycle back and forth. I'll do about 5 of them on each side. So left to right, you see me kick it back, right to left, keeping that upper back off the floor. And again, crossing the body, bringing the elbow to the knee. All right. Thank you everyone for watching. My name is Dylan. A very short video today, but I hope you get something out of it. Let me know in the comments how you like these exercises, how they work for you, and what your favorite crunch exercise is. So thanks for watching again, and I'll see you in the next video.